What is that? Okay, let's try and keep this one friendly, shall we, chat? Let's try not make enemies of the mushroom people.
Fleshwalker.
Ooh.
Tongue talker. Far you've come. Reach into memory. Tell me of home.
Well, I was expecting something more like Toad from Super Mario Brothers. Okay, what should we got? We could go with the ranger one. I live at the edges. Wherever there's solitude, there's danger, but peace too. I don't think the bustle of the city is gonna appreciate that. Or I could envision the banks of the Keonthar, green and fertile. I bet that would go down well. Chat, I'm going to throw this out to you. We've certainly got two really viable options: the green and fertile banks of the river, and the ranger wilderness and solitude one. Either of those could work well. So what would you prefer? I've never seen these creatures in D&D. I've never... Have I, actually? No, I don't think I've ever come on, even in the pen and paper game. Looks like... Oh, it's close. Somebody wanting me to imagine the bustle of the city's marketplace. I see you in there trying to cause trouble. I'm going to go with the ranger one. Ranger's in the lead. Wherever there's solitude, there's danger, but peace.
It reveals its own home in reply. A humid cove filled with decaying myconid corpses.
Oh, okay.
Dwegar destroyed my people. I am a sovereign with no circle. I do not belong here. I am not welcomed here.
That was odd. That was odd. I didn't expect that. I thought he'd then give us a quest or something. Maybe if we go and kill the other guy. Let's try that again.
I grow among them.
So he's not one of the people.
Yet I am not of them.
Do you think he was some other humanoid creature that's become a mushroom man from being kept here? We've got this runaway slave over here, so this is taking us in the right direction. And there's that trader. Oh no, don't attack anything. Attacking something is going to be the wrong choice. Let's go and talk to that trader before we disappear, because it's a different direction. The hell is that? The Hook Horror Spore Servant.
Seems the shrooms are letting in more people every day.
The shrooms.
You see a fella on his own on your way in. Dwarf. Balin's his name.
We might. Well, obviously we didn't. Can you describe him?
Bald, blue tunic, dumb as a stick.
Nope. Nope, haven't seen him.
Right. Never mind.
Who was he to you?
My useless husband. Sent him for an errand. It's no surprise he's made a mess of it.
Well, I mean, we came down here through a very unusual entrance, so that might be why. Need some help finding him?
Knock yourself out. But don't come begging for coin if you find him. You try to ransom him to me, you'll find yourself skint and stuck with a fat old lout.
Show me your wares. What are you selling? What have we got? Longbow +1. Light crossbow +1. Yeah. Herbalist's gloves. A cleansing touch. If the wearer heals a poisoned creature, it is no longer poisoned. That's not bad. I could put that on. I could put that on either the ranger or the cleric. That would be useful. I don't think I need anything else here, do I? Nothing nice. Nice. We like nice stuff. We might buy those. Those are good. Healing potions. Potion of invisibility. I'm going to have one of them. They're really heavy, so I won't take those. Go on then. I'm going to... What? That's... No. We'll find some stuff. We're not... Damn, that is expensive. It says it's worth 50. Oh, they're worth... That's worth 300. And that's worth 50, and that's what they're asking in total. This is a rip-off. Still, they might be useful. Let's sell... We should have some crap we can sell. Is that all I've got? No, hang on. There's that as well. Anything that looks like a gemstone we can get rid of. Some of this rubbish here, which we don't want. Just makes the deal a little bit sweeter. What's that? Halsin's journal. I don't think we need that anymore. That can go. And yeah, that can go as well. What's that? A longsword +1? I think I was keeping that, wasn't I? Go on then. We'll pay a little bit for that. She might be a bit happier. That was an odd encounter with the king. I still can't get my head around that quite. It doesn't feel like it worked out quite as it should have done. But we are going to find this runaway slave. Apparently, it's around here somewhere. The barrels. Do we touch that? A dead one? No, let's leave the dead one alone. Let's not go looting bodies that gets us into a war. Here we go. This is where the good stuff is. Blurg, another trader.
Ah, a visitor. You're a welcome sight.
Tiefling?
But let us observe the customs of the locals.
The scholar's brow tenses. His voice spills into your skull, the spores connecting mind to mind.
Blurg, proud member of the Society of Brilliance, at your service. Or perhaps not. Your mind is far more complex than the fungi.
I'll teach him. Go on, chat. Lead us on. This is a strange place down here. I mean, I don't know. I kind of feel like there's something else we should have done before coming down here. Like, there was some quest we should have finished. You play PSG. What's PSG tomorrow night? The Eye of Zvim. What, on the guys on his tabard? The Society of Brilliance. Oh, Paris Saint-Germain. Okay, sorry. He's talking about football. I must have missed the message somewhere. I've never heard of Society of Brilliance.
Understandable. We are small in number and rarely stay in one place for long. My colleagues and I are working to improve conditions in the Underdark. This need not be such a dire, hostile place. It's curious to find a surface dweller here. What has brought you down so deep?
Collect mushrooms to sell on the surface. Honestly, I kind of got lost down here.
A common phenomenon in the Underdark, I'm afraid. Could I ask what you were searching for to begin with?
He asks a lot of questions. Up to you. Go on, chat. I think I explained the whole story. But I'll leave it in your safe hands. Looks like the guy that played the Joker a bit. Which film? The recent Joker. What was the recent Joker film? There was one with Heath Ledger. Is that the most recent one, or has there been one since then? I haven't seen that. You think this guy might help? Well, if anyone can help, it's going to be a member of the Society of Brilliance, right? If they can't help us, we're screwed. Let's go with that then. Explain the whole story.
You were infected by an illithid tadpole? It's a miracle you're still intact. You must be worried sick, but have no fear. I have a friend who may be able to assist.
I know this bloke.
Melium.
Oh.
I hope this is important, Blur. My Zuckwood samples need constant attention.
It is. This adventurer has an illithid tadpole inside his head, but he hasn't turned.
No ceremorphosis. That's impossible.
What?
But intriguing. Are you looking to have it extracted?
Geich.
I didn't.
Your head will make a fine trophy for my queen.
I didn't see this coming.
Please hold. I understand your rage against my kin. One of my brethren forced a tadpole into your eye, or ear perhaps, but I assure you, I stand with the Society of Brilliance, not the colonies of my people.
Can we kill him? We can kill him. Interesting. Oh, last Joaquin Phoenix. I can never pronounce his name. In the last Joker film last year, I haven't seen that one either. I need to catch up on some movies. The Myconids. Wouldn't appreciate us fighting here. I'll listen.
Fool! They infest your head and invade your dreams, and still you would parley.
Well, who else is going to know more?
That you refrain from violence. I respect that your opinion of my kind may be charged. If that settles matters for the time being, would you like a diagnosis? Open your mind to me. Let us see what lurks within.
I'm going to do this. Yeah, relax and let Omalum's mind search your own. Nothing else. We'll find out whether this is good or bad for when the game releases and we do the full playthrough.
As Omelum's mind pierces yours, the tadpole pulses with power. It feels 10 times its size. Alive, awake, almost smug.
This is most unusual. The incubation period should be complete.
Nice clipping tentacles.
As should your transformation. But the larva is infused with strange magic. It appears to be in some form of stasis.
Can you extract the tadpole?
No. It appears to be shielded from physical and magical influence. And even without the shield, the extraction would involve severe cranial trauma.
Don't like the sound of this one. Yeah, that doesn't sound ideal.
It is not ideal. The process would surely kill you.
Chat, over to you. Shall we tell him about the strange Mind Flayer ship we were on? I think we go with the full story. I think this guy's quite useful. I don't know whether it's part of the actual story or it's just like a sort of a bonus thing that we've stumbled across, but it's quite good. You'd happily lose an eye to get rid of the tadpole. I don't know though. So if it can't be removed by magic and surgery, then obviously this is going to be like the whole point of the game is to find some sort of ritual or something. Time travel. That's it. I've got it fixed. When we release next year, it's going to be time travel. We're just going to go back in time. That's all it's going to be. Time travel. Fixes everything in like science fiction and stuff, right?
The Nautiloid. Fascinating. I have never set foot on one myself. They were our warships during the greatest eras of the Illithid Empire. We ruled the entire astral plane from their decks. The design was lost when the Gith rebelled and ended our dominion.
Thanks for the information.
Of course. I am sorry I cannot assist you in its removal.
Now we kill him.
But I have an idea.
Oh, perhaps I should start taking notes.
There may be a way to bypass that stasis. There are many alchemical substances that can influence the mind.
Bypass. What kind of alchemy are we talking about? Hang on, wait. Yeah, isn't the stasis why the tadpole hasn't killed me yet?
I do not intend to shatter its protection. I need only bypass the interference that prevents me from communicating with the lava.
Yeah, what kind of alchemy are we talking about?
A tincture distilled from a collection of rare mushrooms. They have subtle psionic influence. I would require a fresh tongue of madness and Timask spores. But be warned, in their natural state, Both of these mushrooms can be quite dangerous. Timasks cause confusion in those that approach them. The tongue is self-explanatory.
I was just about to complain that I've just sold all the mushrooms I've picked up, but I don't think we've seen any of these. What times do I normally stream? I don't have a set schedule at the moment, Mugs, because reasons, family, work, life. It's been a bit hectic recently, but generally afternoons, sort of about 2:30, 3 p.m. UK time, for about 4 or 5 hours. So that's when, and then if I've got a spare bit of time on a weekend, I'll stream then too. So yeah, my schedule's been up and down recently, but it's going to settle down into midweek afternoon streams, generally. Yeah, I stream when I can. Yeah, eating these does not sound like a great idea, but where do we find them?
The Underdark, of course.
Genius.
Although they are quite rare, and their discovery perilous.
Of course, it would be.
I imagine Lenore would have them in her possession. She served Mistra as a cleric.
Why would a cleric have a bunch of dangerous mushrooms?
She is quite fond of her garden.
Oh, yes.
Lenore has always been a lonely sort. Nature was her only companion.
Do you like spending time in her garden?
I offered her the chance to join the society, but she refused. Her experiments on Susa bark took priority.
All right. Yes, come on. We're going to go find the mushrooms.
May your travels be safe and swift.
At least you can watch for a little while after school on weekdays. That'd be cool, Mux. It'd be nice to have you around.
Is my species evolving?
Right. We can't go and steal any of this. Can we trade? Actually, we never got to trade, did we?
Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries?
We can't trade. Oh, he's a hobgoblin. He's not a type of tiefling. Do you have anything interesting to
I
trade?
do enjoy a good bargain. If anything in my private collection is to your liking.
Oh, nice. Level 2 evocation scorching ray. Does that mean we can just cast that over and over and over again? The ability to cast the scorching ray spell. That's really, really nice. We've got some cash. I think we're going to spend some money here. What's the ring do? It's the ring's arcane jewel parts all but the darkest of shadows. We might take that. The sapphire spark. Gain magic missile level 1. Each dart of force deals... Oh no! When the caster... Where it casts magic missiles, each dart of force deals an additional 1d4 psychic damage. So... But is it when we cast that magic missile or when we cast our regular... Well, either way, it's going on a mage, that. Let's buy him. Oof. This is the best magic items we've come across so far. Without a doubt. Don't need the others. What's that do? A magnifying glass. The frame and handle is scratched, of course, but the lens is unblemished, revealing every detail with great precision. I don't know what that's for. This is the best stuff I have seen. I'm going to buy that as well, because... I mean, I've saved up all... Oh, God, that is a lot of money. Hang on. Someone's... No, then. Well, I'll tell you what. We spend it, and then we try and sell whatever crap we can, yeah? To try and make up for it. There will be some... Let's get rid of those for a start. I don't need... I'm not going dual wield. I'm not leveling up. I'm not getting better with that, so they can go. A soul coin. It's supposed to be worth a fortune down here, but I don't know that it is. What do I not need? I don't need a Ray of Frost scroll. Do they sell for much? Not much. Okay, I'll try and save those if we can. I'm going to hand over a massive chunk of cash. And then we try and get rid of these. Why is she... Who's she in conversation with? A broken lute. A fire bottle. Okay, there's no diagram for that. A war map. That one, a shattered flail. Let's get rid of that. And these, and these. Let's just go. We don't need them. I've got to get the money back. Do I have anything in there? I don't think I do I? Plenty of meat. Was that... Oh, hang on. Misty Step. Get rid of that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. What do you have? Okay, we can definitely get rid of some of these. That was that new sorrow thing. I'm just going to sell it because it looks garbage. Keep the other one. Actually, I don't need to keep them, do I? I've got a weapon. I've got a weapon. I'm fine. Does she have stacks of stuff in there? There's something in there which I should maybe open and have a look, but... Oh, she's got... Ah, hang on. Here we go. This is where the expensive stuff is. Look. Nice. I knew I had some somewhere. I don't watch football, Mugs. No, I'm not... I don't mind playing it. I don't watch it, though. I'd much rather watch rugby. I can't bring myself to watch football because of all the play acting, people diving on the floor, pretending to be fouled, pretending to be tripped, and suddenly, when it doesn't go their way, they're up and they're fine. I absolutely loathe that. So, no. But I used to play and watch rugby. Oh, I still watch rugby. I used to play it as well years ago. Cash that in. There, that's looking a lot better now. And if we have to, we'll kill him and take the rest of his money. Always a possibility.
Very well. I have mushrooms to catalogue.
But sport-wise, I used to be an archer. I've retired now due to injury. But yeah, I was on the England and Great Britain teams for a couple of years. That was good fun. I had good fun doing that at the time. Don't miss it though. Too much time spent practicing and in bad weather and in just horrible, horrible situations. Who's the runaway slave I'm looking for? I can't. It's nope, going the wrong way. Here. Someone underneath me, maybe? Not down there. Yeah, football. It's a weird thing. It is really weird just to watch, and the way you see the players react. It seems very sort of scummy. There's no sportsmanship in it, and I know it's a game to win, and it's serious business, and there's a lot of money at stake and stuff. But it's just there's no decency in it. Okay, it's not him. Spore. He looks like someone I can talk to. Let's go up here. There's a runaway slave. Find the missing boots? Where?
What is the creature?
The Sovereign's thick fingers stroke the corpse at its feet. A droning melody greets you as the creature turns its gaze to you.
Flesh Talker, I show you a memory. Watch and listen.
Okay, these are weird.
A violent vision grips you. Dwegar, dark dwarves, chopping myconid remains.
They broke our peace. They killed our young.
Do I press space or do I risk missing?
The Sovereign's song slows to the pace of a dirge. It is still in mourning.
We laid waste to many, but intruders remain. Lakewood.
I like that. The weird arm reaching out to point. That's a nice touch.
The Sovereign's song halts as it measures your worth.
I sense your resolve. You will find Dwegar invaders near Lake's edge. Cleanse the rot. Destroy them.
I'm good for that. Let us spill blood. Dwegar might... Oh, that's not what she says. Let's just kill anything. Kill anything. Why did these Dwegar attack?
Deep purples swirl into familiar shapes. Gnomes in mining gear, chased by Dwegar.
The Dwegar seek a gnome. It is a guest.
Ah, the slave. Okay. I dare press space on these because if I hit it at the wrong time, it's going to skip 2 scenes. Sure. We'll go and kill him.
An illusion comes over you. A Dwegar choking on a cloud of gleaming dust.
I can spare you no warrior. Too many were lost.
can't imagine these things fighting.
But accept this gift. It will help you exterminate.
What have we got? Oh, I need to equip those magic items.
Riches
Oh,
of
bollocks.
magic and mind. Cleanse the rot, and they are yours. You do the circle a service. We will await word.
Leave.
It replies with an echoing screech and returns its gaze to the corpse. Unusual spores waft from the decaying flesh.
Can we talk to the corpse without a spell? We might be able... Whoa, it's alive. Ah. Quick, talk to it before it goes.
Through music and vision, the Sovereign reveals the truth of the fungal creature before you. You see a frothing Dwegar,
See you, Todd.
axe drawn, crazed by bloodlust, bearing down on a young Myconid. The frightened Myconid circle conjures mildewed vines. They encircle and transform the Dwegar. It now belongs to the circle. It will obey the Sovereign.
They've taken a slave, yeah? Okay, so that was that the runaway slave? We don't need to speak to that, no? Can we loot these things, or is this... Leave. Yeah. Okay, we were told to leave it be. Is it... What about the... Oh, hang on. There's someone there, look. Thulla.
Don't.
The runaway slave. This is the one we want. She's helpless. Check if she has anything worth taking. I'm not putting this one out to chat because I know what you guys are going to select. I'm not going to end her suffering. What happened to you?
Dwegar. Cut me. Poison. Leave me. Please.
Deep gnomes. Okay, I'm guessing that when we come back we can talk to her more and we can get sorted. Let's get those magic items on. What? Ah, the wizard. The wizard gets... What's this one he's got? Yeah, it can do away with that. We want this, definitely. Yeah. That should be awesome. We're going to try and... We'll play around with that and see what it does. Who got the ring? There was a ring, wasn't it? Was that also a wizard ring? Gives me... I think it's just like a ring of light, effectively. So there was that. And was there one more thing we bought? Wasn't gloves, was it? Or a belt? Or a cloak? Rings? Boots? Not boots. What do we buy? Was it a hat? Ah, it was a hat. So this one gives me Scorching Ray. It's an evocation level 2. Ah, that's a wizard thing. Yep, okay. I mean, I could put it onto the cleric. But I think his intelligence bonus will be used when casting that spell to attack with, right? To determine whether it hits. I might be wrong about that. Big pile of dead bodies. It's like I've been here already. Right, so we've got that. Click save. What was that quest about the missing boots? Find the missing boots. Here. We finally found Tulla, the deep gnome slave. She must have the boots. Okay, we have to help. Right, okay, so that was that. So the missing boots was actually find the missing slave. Was it? I thought they were separate quests. It's fine. Let's take a look at these. No, that's not so bad. So what have we... Yeah, we've got 2 of these now, right? That's a level 2 spell. And so is that. I've got so many of these on the bar. That's level 1 magic missile. That's level 1. But these require spell slots. There's no point ever using that as long as I've got this on here. Because that's just an action. Oh, hang on. I can do that once per long rest. Right, that's interesting. And what about this? I bet this is the same, is it? That's the actual spell slot one. Once per long rest.
Oh,
Okay, well, it's free spells, so I can't complain about that. We've got to go and find some stuff, haven't we? Oh, Balin? Was Balin mentioned? There's going to be a few places to explore. We can just teleport back here. Do we have this one? We can go to the Myconid colony. Excellent. So if I click on that. Cool. We can get around very easily now. That's going to be an advantage. Who's that? Oh, no. No, don't loot those. Right, okay, folks. There we go. I have streamed a bit longer than planned for today. So I will think I'll be back tomorrow. I've got some time tomorrow afternoon. We shall come back to this. And we shall go and kill a load of Dwegar. We shall hopefully find this night song. We shall see what the druid, Halsin, has to offer us in the way of heals and stuff.